Welcome to Kitchen 143. I am your host, Michelle Aventajado, your resident mama in Manila. And tonight, I'd like to thank you for joining me yet again on your Tuesday evening. Today, we're out and about on Chino Roses here in Makati. And for more than 2 decades, Spaghetti Factory has been tempting tummies and serving up Italian dishes that are good for families of all ages. From homemade pastas to hand-tossed pizzas, the new and improved version of Spaghetti Factory offers up everything that we love with new facets for everyone to enjoy. As always, if you're watching live, we're on the Rappler Facebook, YouTube, and X profiles. You can also catch us on the Momma in Manila Facebook page as well. Joining me today on cam is my good friend, restaurateur, Vangie Esquejo. We've known each other for so long, and I'm so glad to be on camera with her again. And of course, Chef Ponky Ijiran. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, my friend.
I miss you.
How are you both?
We're good. Thank you for having us.
Well, thank you for having us, because we've kind of invaded your restaurant today for everybody to see. So guys, if you want to know more about Spaghetti Factory, you can follow them on Instagram, Spaghetti Factory PH, and on Facebook, spaghettifactory.ph, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, Vangie, Spaghetti Factory, established in 2003.
Yes.
More than 2 decades of serving up delicious dishes that, of course, make this Italian happy. But you've been doing this for a while. Tell us about the brand, the history behind the brand, so then we can also jump in and Chef can tell us about the food.
Right. Well, Spaghetti Factory started 2003. Our first branch was in Glorieta, Makati.
Okay.
And
I visited that branch quite a few times.
I know. I know. Our kids were still very small then. They can still go under the table when they visit us. Yes.
They could.
Yeah. So we opened February 21st, 2003 to be exact.
Yeah.
And I can vividly remember that during the time, 10 o'clock when the mall opened. And then I was saying, oh my God, 10 o'clock, we still don't have guests yet.
When the mall first opened.
So I said, okay, I'm gonna go around and see our competitors like Cibo, Italiani. So I went around, that was 11 o'clock, and I see them already a lot of guests.
Yeah.
I said, oh my God, what's happening? And then when I went back to our store, it was full.
Woo! Of course it was.
Blockbuster when we first opened.
All right.
And then the rest was, of course, history. Of course, we opened in all other malls, like in SM Mega
quite
Mall.
a few branches.
Yep.
I remember.
In SM Mega Mall, SM Fairview, SM Manila, SM South Mall, and Ayala Cebu.
Yeah. So quite a few. The brand was very well known, still is. And at that time, I know, when you and I talked about serving, running a restaurant.
Yes.
You were saying how you wanted it to be affordable, with quality ingredients. Right. Serving up Italian food. Now, that's 20 years ago. How was Italian food back then received by Filipinos?
Yeah. Back then, as the name connotes, a spaghetti factory. Factory connotes affordable and fast.
Yeah.
So our food was affordable and we serve it fast.
Okay.
And during that time, our target market was the yuppies, the young professional.
Okay.
So now that we decided to reopen, we do a little bit of rebranding the concept. If you can see, we're more cozy now.
The interiors,
interiors,
definitely. There's a little bit of brick, a little bit of wood.
Right. Before it was more correct.
Yeah.
Before it was more playful.
Yeah.
More orange, diba? The colorful, yeah. But now, because as I mentioned before, our target market was the yuppies.
Well, they've grown with you now.
They've grown now with us.
So now they come back with kids.
Yes.
Adult children even.
Exactly. Exactly. I remember our first customer when we opened July 2 at exactly 11 a.m. was one of our regular guests.
Oh my!
All the way from Malabon.
They came back to visit.
They came back to visit because she said that her second son, pinaglihi niya in one of our pasta. So So
The
they were
second
so
son
excited.
must be the favorite there. She's serious, craving.
Yes.
So, loyal customer base all the way from Bulacan,
Yes.
coming to enjoy their favorite dishes.
Right.
And now you're back in Makati,
Yes.
here on Chino Roses. Congratulations! Let's
Thank
have a
you.
drink and cheers to that. But let's talk about the drinks before we cheers because they're so fun. I think this one you said was called a Sicilian Pride, and it's perfect for the Sicilian. And then you're drinking.
This one is the tiramisu twist.
Okay, so I know mine is vodka based, no? Yes. So perfect for me. And then yours is
It's chocolate based.
Chocolate and
is that gin?
I think gin also, yes.
And then chef, you have
This is the signature sangria. Of course, it has fresh oranges and apples, and it has a bit of rum just to spice things up.
yeah, that one is nice and strong. Earlier, I love that mine has a little bit of rosemary. I'm gonna stir mine. It's so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see the different colors. Sicilian Pride, so it's got the different colors. It's like a rainbow with a yellow lemon. And then I'm gonna drink. So cheers. Congratulations
Thank you,
on the
Michelle.
reopening of Spaghetti Factory. Perfect. Not too sweet. I like it when it's not too sweet. Okay, so chef, Vangie, you haven't been the chef with Vangie
Yeah.
before. I think
I
you're a
haven't.
little too young to be the chef.
Remember, I told you I was 10 years old when we first opened Spaghetti
That's right,
Factory.
that's right. I'm sorry, I forgot. Chef, it's a funny story. I mean, you are familiar with Spaghetti Factory in
Yes, yes.
much of the same way that first customer that came in on July 2,
Yeah.
right? Did you used to visit also?
Yeah, I used to go to the Makati branch. My Lola used to bring me when I was...
So much of that 10 years old
Diba?
when I opened in 2003.
No, it's out the
Lana,
window.
Lana, no more
And
that.
you can't
No
go
more.
with that story
No
anymore.
more, no more.
Before, the brand has a recall. So, when Ate Bansha approached me and Kuya John Mark, of course, I was very excited because I have this lineup of dishes in mind that would work for the new relaunch of Spaghetti Factory. So, and then the rest is history, I guess.
Awesome. So you came back knowing the dishes, being familiar with the brand,
Yeah.
and then, obviously wanting to keep the crowd favorites intact.
Yes,
You
yes,
didn't
of course.
really do anything,
Yes, of
which
course.
we have on the table. So I'm excited to share with you guys. First, let's start with my fave, Vangie. So Vangie and I know each other since our girls were like grade 1.
Yeah.
So she was 10 years old back then. I don't know how, but she knows that the spinach dip is my fave. And she knows that it's my fave, so she would always have it ready for me whenever we have our meals together, our
Potluck.
brunch,
Yes.
our potluck, or our lunches with the Zobel moms at that time. And so the spinach dip is served with the crostini. So I'm excited to show you guys this one here. And then another crowd favorite, but before it used to be served in a bread bowl,
Bread
is
bowl.
the pumpkin soup.
Yes.
So we have the spinach dip, the pumpkin soup. That's the same.
Same recipe.
You didn't change or tweak
No,
anything.
same recipe.
No need. It's so good.
Soul
right?
is still there.
The
soul is still
I
there.
love that. The
Yes.
soul, the heart and soul of it is still there. So we have this. I'm gonna dig into that for myself. And then while because guys, when I take a bite, you have to also talk about the other dishes on the table, right?
Chef Ponky.
So we have the apps, we have the soup, we also serve salads.
Yes.
But the pastas, we have the crowd favorites here on the table. Do you want to tell everyone about, the viewers about some of those that are here?
Yes,
Chef.
of course.
Yeah.
Ate Vangie is
Or
the best
Vangie.
one to explain the food. Especially the original ones.
Okay.
Yeah, of course we have here the red seafood.
That's the one you used to come for,
Yes,
no?
yes.
Yes.
With
I like
your
that one.
Lolo.
With Lola and Lola.
Lola.
Yeah.
Yes. And we have here the vongole. It's Nino's favorite. Of course, we have to include it here. Yep. And the carbonara.
Right.
Yep.
This is my kid's favorite too.
Yes. As Chef Ponky mentioned, it's all still the original recipe. But of course, the plating and everything, Chef Ponky already improved it.
Yes.
When it comes to plating.
Yeah.
And generous servings.
Yes.
Right?
Of course, I've always perceived Spaghetti Factory as a family place.
Yes. Family or friends?
Yeah.
You come in
Yeah.
with the barkada, the girlfriends, guys.
Yeah.
Because now you even have dishes more for the guys too.
Yes.
Yes.
Meatier choices.
And of course, the spare ribs. It used to be called Vangelina's spare ribs. Vangelina's spare ribs because it's named after me, because it was really my, it really is. It's my personal favorite. It's named after me and our precious jelly.
Of course. So, Evangelina spare ribs. But for this restaurant, you know, coming up with these meatier dishes before, this was on the menu before, but there's added also.
Yeah.
You know? Why some of the changes? Like, why add more when you know what works?
Well, for one, we have to keep up with the trends, of course, so we can entice the new customers, of course.
Right.
But of course, the target is always the original ones.
Yeah.
Of course, we have to keep up with the time.
Yeah.
And we have to be relevant with our innovation, so that's why we made new dishes and replated some of the dishes.
Yeah. The servings, I don't remember how big the servings were, or maybe I just ate a lot more back then. But I feel like you can share all of these dishes very easily, you know, especially if you want to try different
Yes.
ones with the whole family.
Yes. Most of our guests would order one, if it's a couple, would order pasta and a pizza.
And a pizza.
Yeah.
Which is perfect, pasta and pizza. It's so hard to choose for me which one, pasta or pizza. I have to confess, I was in Jersey last week, which is why we had to do a re-air, and I was visiting with Uncle Mike, and we had pasta and pizza and all the Italian favorites and Italian combos and sandwiches, and had my fill of Italian food while we were in Jersey with the rest aside, with the Italian side of the family. And there's nothing more comforting than a warm bowl of pasta. And you know, that's just, it also reminds me of childhood as well. Because that's what we ate pasta like 4 times a week in my house.
Oh.
Yeah. So we also have the pizza on the table.
Yeah.
This one looks like the margarita.
Yeah. It's the original margarita pizza, of course, but nowadays we're serving it Neapolitan style. So it's
Which-
more rustic.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's more appealing.
Yeah. And hand tossed.
It's hand tossed.
Yes. So this is good. It's nice and hot. I'm gonna serve. Does anyone want a bite? Or am I gonna be the only one to eat? Look at that cheese.
Oh.
Look at that pole.
Look at that
Yeah.
pull. Gotta love that. It's perfect for all you guys who love a good cheese pull. Perfect. I almost feel bad cutting it. But I will. Who wants?
Me.
Okay.
One. Thank
So,
you.
Vange, obviously, Chef, are you gonna have a bite?
Yeah, sure.
You know, with all of the dishes, there's another one. Is it hard for you to still choose, or you have your favorites?
I have my favorites,
Yeah.
of course. But
I will say my favorite hasn't changed. The spinach dip is
really?
perfect.
Oh.
Can I take home?
Of course. Yes.
So that's the same, you're guaranteed the same flavors and the same comfort that you would have before if you were very well versed in Spaghetti Factory dishes. Your favorites, when we're talking about that, what would they be?
Of course, for the soup, my favorite is the pumpkin soup. The pumpkin soup, really. And then also the spinach
The
dip.
spinach dip. We could sit around and just talk with the spinach dip and just,
Right.
really, that's how we were when our kids were younger.
Yep.
You know, but for me, we talked about when you started. How did you decide to reopen? Because I know the pandemic was really hard. It was tough. It was tough on everyone. I'm sure, Chef, it was tough on you
Yes,
as
really
well.
tough, yeah.
Well, what were you doing to stay busy because the industry was, collapsing? It
Because I have
collapsed
to-
on itself.
Well, in my background, I have to do lots of innovations, of course, to stay relevant. So that's one thing. So I should know what the crowd wants or what the consumer wants. So that's one thing.
And you consult for quite a few different restaurants.
Yes, few restaurants.
Yeah. What are
Yeah.
some of the others?
Oh, I consult for FMCG groups and also consult for hotels. Of course, there's a restaurant in Katipunan. That's Pierre's Reserve.
Okay.
So they serve craft beer, and there's a secret whiskey room around back. So
Not so secret.
yeah. Of course, other brands I cannot mention.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. But Vange, you decided to come back after, struggling a bit and deciding to take a little break. What inspired you to say, let's do it again? Let's bring it back because our customers are ready. Our clients are ready.
Actually, it was really a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, John Marcong, who
Okay.
was the one who called me and say, Vange, why don't we open again Spaghetti Factory?
Right.
Because it's sayang, it's already a well-known brand.
Yeah.
We can open and then change a little bit the concept.
Update it.
Yes. So it was really John Mark.
And true to form, I mean, your first day back,
Yes.
your old clients coming back,
Yes.
and I'm sure you know her or him. Yeah, by face and
By face,
by
yes.
face.
By face, yes. By face.
Of course, because you're there all the time, no?
Yes.
I bet you even know, Chef, you even know like when people come in, you know what they're gonna order.
Yeah.
Is it typical that because I'm a creature of habit, so if I go into a restaurant, I don't know about you guys, let us know in the comment section. You go in, do you order the same thing? Do you think about trying something new and then you go back to the old one and be like, no, I'll just get this because I know it's good?
Yes.
What's the trend for customers or clients who come in?
Mostly they still look for their old-time favorite.
That's it.
Yeah.
Creatures of
Most
habit
times,
talaga.
yeah.
Yes.
But then, good thing, we all have different favorites then.
Yeah.
Right. So, the concept you said, when JM said, don't waste the brand. It's got such good recognition. You have a client base, a customer base who keeps coming back. How did you want to change it beyond updating, maybe refreshing the menu or adding some meaty favorites? Like, there's a few things that are a little bit different. Because now I know, Chef, there's some like bar chow on the menu.
Yeah.
Because we have cocktails.
Yes, we're
which,
serving
by the
cocktails
way,
now.
let's cheers again. Congratulations. And while we are enjoying our drink, guys, make sure you go ahead and download the Rappler app. Join the food and travel conversation. The chat there. Tag me. Tell me what your favorite Italian dish is on the table. Go ahead and follow Spaghetti Factory PH on Instagram and spaghettifactory.ph on Facebook. Chat them up, check out the menus, see what else is there, and because that will actually get you guys a chance to win a 3,000 peso gift certificate that you can come in and dine in and enjoy everything on the table here.
Right.
No? Okay. Cheers. Go ahead
Cheers.
and download,
Cheers,
download that app.
Cheers.
Ooh, we have another pizza.
Yeah.
Chef, let's talk about the pizza and then let's tell everybody about the meaty favorites that are on the table.
Yeah. So this is a new flavor. So this is prosciutto and arugula.
Ooh, I like
So,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also starting to be one of the crowd favorites nowadays.
Yeah.
And of course, we have, still my favorite, the original
The ribs.
ribs, yeah. But now we've updated with the plating and presentation.
It's a huge serving.
Yeah,
That's like 4 ribs.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Yeah. While at it,
Half a rack.
yeah, that's that. It's
Yeah.
around 1 kilo.
Wow.
Raw weight, yeah.
1 kilo of ribs.
Yeah, raw weight.
Yeah.
And then we also have this new dish. So it's called
That looks so good.
Monster Parmigiana.
Woo!
It's Monster Parmigiana, of
Don't
course.
get rid of that.
Sorry. So,
That's my babe.
of course, as I've said, we have to keep up with the trend. So, we need to make interesting dishes.
Yes.
Like this one.
Yes.
So, I think
That's
we're
huge.
the only one that serves
That's like a chicken
this
pizza,
size. Yeah.
Yes.
right?
Yeah. So, it's
Served
good for
with
around
french
5
fries.
persons.
That's good for 4,
Yeah.
I would think.
So,
Serves the whole family. What's the
Yeah.
price point of the chicken farm?
so this one is around 500 pesos, I think.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's, so I guess if you, the quality of ingredients from the seafood to also the meats, you're looking at really, I mean, these are dishes that won't break the bank, that are good for sharing, that provide comfort, and of course they're filling.
Yeah.
Very filling.
And all the favorites. So I love the pizza. The margarita was great. The dough was, when it was served nice and hot, crispy and chewy at the same time. So I'm ready for a piece of the chicken
Would you
parm.
like to try?
Yeah, I'd like to just try a little bit, not too much. So we also have the drinks, which we showed you guys earlier. But there's a full bar.
Yes.
If we wanted to have, like, sit down and have a whiskey and have
Right.
something else, with the whiskey or salpicao, you can have all of that with your,
Correct.
and sit and enjoy. Let's say on a Wednesday night. I know you guys have fun stuff happening on Wednesday night.
Every Wednesday we have acoustic night.
Okay. So you have a band that comes in.
Yes.
And that obviously is for the older crowd.
Not older.
What?
Like a little bit
Here we
mature.
Older. My kids would of course come because they love the food.
Yeah, yes, yes.
But it's more like bossa nova-ish or
Something like
Yeah,
that.
sort of a easy listening
Yeah.
genre. So 80s and 90s.
Oh, perfect for those of us
Yes.
who have our hair higher the hair closer to heaven. Chicken parm is delish. Crispy on the outside.
Would you like to try the pizza?
I have this one, so I will have that one after we're off cam. So my plate isn't too full. But I know you guys also serve like steaks and
Yes, we have
sausages, right?
Yeah.
So there's really something for everyone. Are there vegetarian options? That's a vegetarian, the
Yeah,
spinach.
we have a vegetable. We have eggplant lasagna. Of course, one of the original recipes.
Yeah.
Still there. Yeah.
So there's something for everyone. If you like meaty, if you like the carbs and the pasta and the pizza, so many things that you can come and enjoy. I know we also have, on the table we had the carbonara, the vongole, which is Nino's favorite. It's got a little bit of bite. There's a little bit of red pepper flake in there too.
Yep.
The seafood, which I know was your favorite when
favorite.
you would come in all those years ago.
Still my favorite.
Still your favorite? Love that. And of course, there's dessert. We won't get into the dessert. Can we try the ribs?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Let's move the monster parm closer to the front, and then when you come in, for those of you guys that are gonna come visit, we're Chino Rosas. You want to give them the exact address?
Yeah, it's 1149 Chino Rosas Avenue, Makati City.
Okay, very easy to get to. I just want to point out, you guys can't see it, but Chef is cutting the ribs with a spoon. So that tells you how tender they are and how easy it is to eat. Thank you so much. Give me just the right amount. Of course, Evangelina's ribs.
Named after our precious jelly.
Named after, they're delicious with this sticky, sweet, smoky barbecue sauce. Just the right bit of sweet. It's a little garlic on top too.
Yeah.
Yep. Served with veggies and mashed potatoes. It's a perfect dish to share. I would like the ribs with a pasta and a pizza, and I think that would make me very happy. Well, maybe Nino and I that would make us very... If the vongole came, I might get one bite of that. The ribs are delicious, guys. You should look for these as well as the pasta and the pizza. Okay, what can we expect? I'm drooling. It's so good. I don't know if you guys saw that. Chef and Vangie. I guess that means it's good.
Yeah, it's a good sign. It's a good sign.
Now I shut Of course. Okay. So what were we? Did you see that? Was it? Can it be seen? I'll just take another bite. What can we expect to come?
Right now, we're talking of going back to the mall again.
Okay, so you're ready to go
back
to
to the mall. But of course, when we go back to the mall, it's gonna be a slightly different concept. It's not gonna be this one now is a resto bar. So when we go back to the mall, it's gonna
that's
be
the
just
difference.
Yes.
It's a resto bar,
Yes.
so you really will be open later.
Yes.
You'll have drinks. You'll have the music.
Right.
It's also a place you can come and chill after work.
yes.
So in the mall, it will be a little bit different.
Yeah, it's gonna be just a restaurant because the mall hours, right? It's
Right.
open from 10 to
Unless you have an
9 or
outdoor
10. Unless you have an
entrance.
outdoor, yes.
Of course, it's gonna be fast-paced.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Well, I'm excited for whatever it is that you choose to bring back. I know this new concept, we will definitely be back. Guys, if you want to go ahead and follow them, Spaghetti Factory PH on Instagram, spaghettifactory.ph on Facebook. Go ahead and follow, post on your socials, tell everybody they're back. Tell us in the comment section what you would like to try. And of course, for us, we want to share the goodness, and Vangie and Chef Ponky have been very generous for the giveaway this week. So you can bring your friends and come and enjoy both pasta, pizza, ribs, and even dessert and cocktails. Nice if they come on Wednesday night, no?
Yeah.
Then they'll
Yes.
have live entertainment.
Yeah.
Right.
What time does the live entertainment start?
8 p.m.
Oh, perfect. So it's really like you can wind down, have your dinner after work, and then have a drink or two before heading home. Nice.
Right.
They play 2-3 sets.
3.
yeah, 3 sets.
3 sets.
Perfect. So I love the drinks. I don't know if you guys realized how fun the names are. We had, this one is the Sicilian Pride, so Italian themed din,
Yes.
just like the restaurant, and the tiramisu. It really looks like tiramisu. It's like
No,
dessert.
yes.
No? I almost want to take yours and try it also.
We'll make
But
you one. the new one.
Congratulations again. Cheers. Cheers to you guys. Go ahead and download the Rappler app so you can join the conversation in the food and travel chat. Tag me. Tell me what you want to enjoy here in Spaghetti Factory. Tell me what you enjoyed when you used to come here before and visit them when they were still in the malls. Almost 20 years ago, right? More than 20 years ago. More than 20 years ago. I love that my drink has a little bit of the smoky rosemary.
Yeah.
It's really good. It adds like just another layer of flavor. So I know we have desserts coming. You also have great coffee. So when I came for the opening on Sunday, we had some really fantastic coffee. And I'm not a coffee snob. I'm not a coffee connoisseur, but I do like a good coffee. And I had a nice Americano. You also have lattes and macchiatos and and even affogatos, of course, at the end if you want to mix your coffee with your dessert and have ice cream. But we do have 2 desserts coming out as well. So guys, go ahead and follow. Let us know what you enjoy. I think here we have one. We can put it right in the center. So, oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna turn it so everybody can see that, and I know they can see that. We don't even have to move it. That is, Chef, tell us what it is.
This one is bomboloni, and we're serving it a la mode. So we tweaked it a little. So as you can see, it's torched. So you have this bittersweet
It's like a creme brulee
aftertaste.
top.
Yeah. So it makes it interesting, and of course we changed the course, that's cream chanchi, but we added a bit of flavor to highlight the color of the brand, of course, purple. So
Hark back
yeah, so that's yam.
to the original. That's a
Remember,
playful dish.
remember
That's a very
Belle's
playful-
first birthday? What's the
Everything
theme
was
color?
purple.
Yes.
You
Diba?
made her tablecloth. I'm gonna post that for you guys. I'm gonna show you how Vangie sewed Jelly's purple. It was an ombre purple tablecloth
Tablecloth.
for the dessert buffet that we put together.
Yes.
Everything from like blueberry marshmallows
Diba?
to like lemon blueberry parfaits.
Yes.
We did that together. Vangie and I, we go back so long. I love
I know.
that. We do. And we've always been in the kitchen together.
Correct.
That's our place.
Yes.
So I love that we're here also in Kitchen 143.
Yeah.
Spaghetti Factory. So the bomboloni is an Italian
An
donut,
Italian donut, yeah.
right? So it's prepared the same way.
Ano?
Fried.
Yeah, it's the same way. Donut's the same, but we're serving it torched.
Nice. I'm afraid, like, you know when you see those videos and like they break it and it looks, I'm afraid I might make a mess. I'd love to show it, but you can see the cream. I will have that off cam because I am for sure gonna make a mess. So you have the bomboloni and then of course we have tiramisu. I know that's coming out
The
then.
signature.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's a big serving.
Yeah.
That's a big serving. So that's really, I guess, the servings got bigger.
Yes.
Feeling ko. Yes.
Everything's for sharing, actually.
Everything got bigger.
Yes.
Yeah. And I love that. So the kids will be so happy that you're back. And I am so happy I can readily enjoy my spinach dip, which Vangie used to send over for me just when I was craving it.
Yeah.
Even more so when I was pregnant with Jelly. No?
Yes,
I would
yes.
ask her, the on-call, Vange, can I have
Spinach dip.
and where neighbors will even just drive to each other's house. We're still in chinelas and pambahay.
Yeah.
So you were both 10 years old?
Yes.
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 10 years old, driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cooking. Our
Yeah.
parents let us cook in
Yeah.
the kitchen.
Fun story.
The story evolves. As the story evolves. Okay, we have one more dish, but we can also jump into some of the questions because I think it'll be fun for the viewers to get to know you a little bit more, obviously, Chef. So I was asking Chef, how do I introduce you? Chef Ponky, Chef 30, and then he said, people call me Ponky if they're my good friends. So we're good friends now,
Yes.
no? We're good friends. Okay.
As of today.
As
As
of
of
today.
today.
See? All right. So let's start with these fun questions so that the viewers can get to know. And guys, if you have questions also for Chef or for Vangie, or if you come and you don't see something that you loved on the menu before, I'm sure everything's here, no? Or it's really all here?
Mostly.
They can ask, mostly.
Yes.
They can ask, obviously. You guys can ask.
Even if they have
especially.
special requests, we can make for
Yes,
them.
of course.
Yes.
Just like your home,
Yes.
cozy and home. Okay, so who shaped your relationship with food?
Mom.
Mom, same.
Mom, same.
Mother, yeah.
Same. Favorite food as a kid?
Spaghetti.
Still your favorite food?
The sweet spaghetti. The Filipino spaghetti.
She loves Filipino and Italian,
Oh,
right? How about you?
mine's of course mom's adobo.
Adobo.
Yeah.
Did you know Vangie makes the best adobo?
I had it. Yeah, it's really good.
So, story time, guys. I know this is like the rapid fire part, but I want to tell you about when Vangie and I, like Vangie, Reng, Ivy, sino ba? Rina, Techoy,
Yeah.
sino ba? All of us.
Yeah.
We'd all
Isabel
like,
mom.
all the moms, because our kids were all in school together, we'd get together and we'd do potlucks. And we'd say, okay, what's the theme this time? And then at that time also, it really was the way for us to connect, no? Food. But it's food, it's, the kids are outside playing and then we're cooking. And so very rarely would we do Pinoy though.
Yeah.
Right? There'd be like Greek, Italian.
Yes.
We never did Japanese.
No.
We'd have a theme.
Thai.
We'd say Thai.
Yeah.
We did Thai. We even took Thai cooking classes,
Yes.
right? With Toom. Hi, Toom. But then we did Pinoy. Finally, we did Pinoy because I was always like, no, I don't want to do Pinoy. I don't want to do Pinoy. And Vangie brought her creamy adobo. Creamy adobo. I've never made my adobo any other way after having Vangie's creamy adobo. Best adobo on the planet. Ready? Yeah. We have, this is another dessert, huge serving, meant to share. So I'm just going to show that because it's so inviting. And where else can you get a huge serving of tiramisu like this? So you have your tiramisu drink,
And the
tiramisu twist, and then you have your original tiramisu that you can enjoy here at Spaghetti Factory. So, okay, I'm gonna leave that there. And favorite dish is adobo, no? So I love that. Okay, so favorite cuisine as an adult?
Italian, of course.
No, mine is Spanish.
Spanish.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Favorite dish to prepare?
Adobo.
I like cooking steaks and barbecues.
Meaty, of
Yeah.
course. Very manly.
Yes.
Favorite hobby when not in the resto?
Forcing everyone around me to do TikTok with me.
She does. Wait, tell them how to follow you on TikTok so they can follow you on TikTok too.
I don't even know my
It's just
TikTok
for
account
fun.
is.
I like watching it, and I'm always like, Nino, look. Favorite hobby when not in the resto?
I'm a musician as well. So when I'm not in the kitchen, I play drums.
Ah, very nice. So will you be playing here one night?
Yes,
No.
yes. Some of the nights I play
Wednesday.
here.
You do?
Yes, I do.
From
Look at
kitchen
that.
to musician. To musician.
Yeah.
Perfect. Favorite food guru?
Mine would be Marco Pierre White.
Right.
One of the OGs.
Yeah.
Of course. Chef Ponky.
Come on.
Chef
come on.
Ponky. Music in the kitchen? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. What's playing?
Bossa Nova.
Bossa Nova.
Rock.
Rock. Hard rock?
Classic rock.
Classic rock.
Yeah.
Take out or dine in?
Dine in.
Dine in, especially now.
Yes.
Two foods that go together but don't go together.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
What?
The French fries and honey.
Nice. You know, I used to eat when I was younger. I didn't really enjoy meat so much. And my dad would have mom fry some chicken cutlets. So no Parmigiana. It would just be the chicken cutlets, breaded chicken. And he would make me dip it in honey so I would eat it. Because I didn't like the protein so much. I didn't like animals. Of course, now I love good steak. How about you?
Mine will be, I think, Bicol Express and Pizza.
Wow. So did you make,
Yes,
if
yes.
there's a Bicol Express pizza that you've made for
Yes,
one
I
of
mean,
your clients?
Well, yeah. A few times.
Wow.
It's actually out in the market.
I've actually had adobo pizza. Nino's cousin, hi Chef Jomel, Nino's cousin used to serve that. I'm dating myself in Strums. Long time ago. Strums. A long time ago. So adobo Bicol Express pizza. That sounds good.
Interesting.
Okay, any kitchen or dining accessory that you collect?
Knives.
Knives. Of course, you're a chef.
Yeah. Plates.
Plates. Platita. You're a platita.
Yeah.
You're on the sofa watching a movie. What's on your snack board? I know what's on your snack board. M&M's.
M&M chips and ice cold Coke.
There you go. With lots of ice.
Yes.
Yes. Cheetos. Of course.
Cheetos. Puffs or crinkly?
Crinkle ones.
Yeah. All right, guys, this is the really fast one. So before we get into that rapid fire, make sure you go ahead and follow Spaghetti Factory PH on Instagram, spaghettifactory.ph on Facebook, share on your socials, join the Rappler community chat. Download the app and join the chat. Food and travel, go ahead and tag me. I want to hear from you. I want to see what you would like to enjoy on the table here in Spaghetti Factory. And if you are familiar with Spaghetti Factory, tell me a memory or tell me your favorite dish that you used to enjoy before. Okay, you ready?
All right.
Mushroom or pumpkin soup?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Caesar or Asian salad?
Caesar.
Asian.
White or red sauce?
Right.
Penne or linguine?
Penne.
Fried or baked?
Fried.
Fried. Of course, fried.
Onion rings or fries?
Fried.
Onion rings.
Steak or ribs?
Steak.
Ribs.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
Pasta.
White wine or red wine?
White.
Red wine.
Tiramisu or bomboloni?
Tiramisu.
Choose the bomboloni and be different. All right, guys, that wraps this episode here at Spaghetti Factory on Chino Rosas in Makati. Make sure to come down, visit, try all the pastas, tag them on socials. Make sure you share, and of course, as always, keep cooking, keep sharing, and keep safe. That's all for now.